Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Guard spots filled by Morant and Jerome. And it's Edey in at the 5. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. Wells grabs the miss. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. And we talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Jerome against Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw, no good. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Jerome. Here's Morant. A second chance effort, and the layup by Jackson.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Good, nice job down low.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Jerome. Outside Jackson. Inside, Morant. Up and in on the layup.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Siakam against Edey. Releases from 15. Siakam's shot is off.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Jerome. Here's Edey. 5 on the clock. Jackson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Halliburton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant with it. Against Miami, he was really on his game. The Pacers pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Here's Wells, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Outside for Jackson, just 5 on the clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith, to the wing right side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Three-pointer. Jerome, no good. Now, here's Nesmith. Covered by Wells. Toppin, good.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In third, the Pacers.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
Pacers on defense. Pass to Jerome. Toppin against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bounce pass Nembhard. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Halliburton outside. Over to the wing. Here's Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Toppin's got 5 points so far. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jackson. Toppin pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Halliburton. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jalen Wells. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Ty Jerome. To the middle, here's Jackson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Siakam. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 6 points for him. Now Morant. A floater and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jock Landale comes in for Zach Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Jackson. In Indiana with a change here, too. Buffs jacked in. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Haliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Offensive rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Pacers making the shot. Down low, here's Landale.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's Haliburton. 23 points his last outing. Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's Haliburton with the assist. Toppin's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Morant. In Indiana with a change here, too. Shepard's checked in. Here's Aldama. Scoreless thus far. Jackson a screen on McConnell. Inside, it's stolen by Mathurin. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Snatched up. Outside for Jackson. No good on the triple. Indiana leading by 11. McConnell passes to Shepard. And here's McConnell. And it's Shepard missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Landale finds Pippen. Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. And the layup falls. Mathurin's got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Jackson passes to Landale. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Landale's got his second bucket tonight.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so here is Indiana. Now here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Here's Toppin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Aldama. Caldwell Pope kicks to Pippen. 1:06 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Aldama. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Pass to Pippen. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A three-pointer, no good. And so here is Indiana. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
That's good from McConnell. He's perfect from the line this time. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Jackson hits both of them. Obi Toppin has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Indiana leading by 11. They've got Jackson. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's Mathurin missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. 8 points for Jaren Jackson. Pacers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Shepard. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Here's Jackson. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Shepard. Tapping a screen on Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. That's tipped. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Siakam inside the three-point line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pippen finds Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Aldama. That three off the mark. Pacers leading by 11. Siakam outside. Shepard with the ball. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Siakam outside. From the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pippen. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now here's Jackson. 26 points for him last game against Miami. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Ruff's jacked in. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton outside. Siakam left side. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Morant. Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Siakam inside. Defended by Aldama. Siakam misses. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. Pacers with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Halliburton outside. Back to McConnell. Pass to Huff. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Drops in the tray. And now it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Aldama has it in the corner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Huff. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Pippen. Hits the front of the rim and out. Indiana leading by 10. Mathurin passes to McConnell. And Scottie Pippen is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Zach Edey, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And so here is Indiana. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Ty Jerome in for Pippen. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
4 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton,
coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
First one falls for him.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And he makes both free throws.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 14.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Halliburton passes to Jackson. Edey with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Morant passes to Jerome. Takes it inside. Out to Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Pass to Jackson. Halliburton outside. Jackson a screen on Morant. Now Nembhard. Tipped away. Jerome with the steal. Now Morant. Back to Jerome. Jackson a screen on Nembhard. Driving the lane. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Nembhard against Jerome. Here's Jackson. Indiana again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Edey. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
Now Jerome. Pass to Morant. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 13. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Nembhard finds Jackson. Back to Nembhard. Hits it from three-point range.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Jerome. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Indiana. They're on an 18-7 run. Nembhard against Jerome. Nembhard sets the pick for Halliburton. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Now Morant. He's got 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And Indiana with a change here, too. Obi Toppin's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Edey. Still scoreless. Morant passes to Jerome. Shoots over Nembhard. Rebounded by Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Jerome. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. From deep three-point territory. Toppin can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Aldama slams it in.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. So it's the Pacers now. 15-point game. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Nesmith. Back to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. It's sent back by Edey. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. The Pacers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw is good by Toppin.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 16. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be.
And Wells drops them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jerome passes to Morant. Out to the right wing. Now Eldama. Toppin covering. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Wells.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the basket by Jackson.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for the Pacers, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Haliburton has been a major contribution.
Yeah, his shot mechanics are a little unique. I'm telling you, they're different with Haliburton, but it's all about the results. And he's been fantastic thus far.
I don't care about Haliburton's form. This ain't a beauty contest. Do you, Tyrese?
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Pacers leading by 15. On the court right now for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Haliburton and Nembhard. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Jackson has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They led by as many as 18 points. Back to Nembhard. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Jerome. Scoreless thus far. Morant scanning the floor. Back to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jackson's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Memphis. Pacers leading by 13. Haliburton outside. Shoots over Morant. A nice shot by Haliburton. Haliburton's got 17.
And I'll give this to Haliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Pass to Jackson. No good. Good D by Siakam. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys?
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Morant. After Indiana gets the 3. Edey with a screen for Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Edey.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Siakam passes to Jackson. And here's Haliburton. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 16. To the inside, Jackson. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Haliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And here's Morant. 8 points for him. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In third, the Pacers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. Nifty move. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
That's good from Morant. Richard the Dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Jerome. And it's Haliburton missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Jerome, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Neesmith, the pass to Haliburton. And the rejection by Jackson. 3 on the clock. Nembhard for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jackson with the screen. The Grizzlies with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. Edey with a screen on Siakam. Jackson kicks to Wells. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Edey.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pacers leading by 13. Haliburton passes to Siakam. Now Nembhard. No good with the triple.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Pass to Edey. And he gets the bucket. Edey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Jackson, a screen on Jackson. To the middle. Edey with the steal. Fast break Memphis. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Here's Edey. He has 6. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And a change for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. Pacers leading by 9. Nembhard with it. 5 points in the game. Haliburton for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Haliburton's got 20.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Edey gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. It's Nembhard on the wing. That's good, and it's Haliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Indiana?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
The free throw off from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Wells. Now, here's Pippen. He has yet to score. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pacers leading by 11. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 16. The outside leaner. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Morant outside. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And let's check out the stats for Morant. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 23 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Jock Landale's checked in for Memphis. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Jackson. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's Mathurin missing. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Now Morant. 11 points in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Deep 2 from Pippen. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Siakam for 3. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Outside Pippen. Here's Landale. Pass to Morant. Aldama with the ball. Over Siakam. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Halliburton.
And sometimes that's what you got to do to try to slow down Halliburton.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Pacers also changing it up. Hoff's jacked in, and Toppin subbed in for Pascal Siakam. And he knocks down the first one.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Halliburton hits them both. Here's Pippen. No scoring in this one. Inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And here's Halliburton. Pass to Toppin for the three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Toppin's got 12.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Oh, the size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Caldwell Pope right side. Drills it from outside.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. 1:03 left in the third quarter, and it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Three from the inbound.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
And Aldama slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pacers leading by 10. Now, here's McConnell. Tapping a screen on Pippen. Halliburton, that's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Landale. Outside Jackson. They set the pick. And Aldama has it in the corner. Toppin with the steal. Goes up to the stripe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half. Outside Jackson. Over Mathurin. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers leading by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Santi Aldama is out there with G.G. Jackson. Then there's Scottie Pippen. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And stolen by McConnell. Mathurin passes to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
That one drops for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pacers leading by 14. Here's McConnell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Makes it off the glass. Jackson's got 22.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Shepard with the ball. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And stolen by Siakam. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
There's a screen by Aldama. Jackson from long range. Pacers leading by 16. Over in the corner, Mathurin. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Jackson has the open look. Hands it from downtown.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. John Morant, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Pippen.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They led by as many as 18 points. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving the ball around. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Morant's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Toppin. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 13 points in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside Pippen. Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies check on two more.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Indiana leading by 9. Here's McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
And he can't get the first one.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant left side. In the center of things, Morant.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. The trade, and Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pippen with it. Halliburton picks him up. Jackson down low. Siakam's there. Jackson misses. Pacers leading by 11. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton outside. Here's Toppin. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Pippen. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now, here is Halliburton. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pippen kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading by 13. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Puts it up. And the jumper is on the mark. Halliburton's got 16 here in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Durant, that one's off. Still out of sync. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 26.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The Pacers shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Toppin with it. Aldama's there. Shots good by Siakam.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's the teardrop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Morant. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. Wells comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Pippen. The Pacers also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Halliburton outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Wells. Defense is right there. Halliburton with it. Pass to Nembhard. Now Jackson. Halliburton finds Jackson. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Edey on the wing. Jackson. A 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Jerome with the steal. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Memphis. Good! Lays it right in there.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now Edey. It's stolen by Nembhard. Now Siakam. Morant with the steal. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. Now Edey. And there's the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now Nembhard. Here's Jackson. Now Nembhard. Jerome with the steal. Halliburton with the steal. Now Siakam. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
They led by as many as 18 points.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Edey with a screen on Halliburton. Morant fires, and he does not hit.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Now Nembhard. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your...
Have mercy.
Wow. Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now Edey throws it down. What an assist!
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Indiana leading by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second...
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
they're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Outside, Siakam. Jackson outside. Just 4 to shoot. 18 feet away. Got it to go.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, you know, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, you know, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Haliburton.